Boxing fans, we have more coverage from the Manny Pacquiao-Timothy Bradley Fight Week. We're here with the esteemed writer, author, Thomas Hauser. Thomas, looking at Manny Pacquiao, in what ways has he been different and impacted boxing than any other fighter you can recall?
Manny has brought an energy to boxing on a global scale we really haven't seen since Muhammad Ali.
Gotcha.
He is a great fighter. He has a following that is passionate about him personally, and he's somebody who is impacting on society not just as a fighter and not just as a personality, but as a political figure. He has become the voice of the Filipino people in the same way that Muhammad Ali gave voice to a lot of the sentiments of African Americans and oppressed people all over the world in the 1960s.
Do you take anything from the recent kind of a little bit of rift between Freddie Roach and Alex Ariza in Pacquiao's camp? Do you think Pacquiao is focused with everything that's going on in his life?
Very often there's craziness in a great fighter's camp.
Okay.
The Ali entourage was legendary for the wars between the guys.
Yeah.
In the Mayweather camp, you have the turmoil between Floyd and his father. That's something that comes with the territory. You have high-energy personalities. You have tens of millions of dollars involved in the situation, and it's just comical. That's the sort of thing you have in boxing in a situation like this. It's a very rare person who is able to push all that aside.
What impression has Timothy Bradley had on you thus far in his career?
I am enormously impressed with the way Tim Bradley has conducted himself since this fight was signed. I didn't really know Timmy well before that, but I think he has been a real discovery, a real revelation for the media at large. He has been gracious, articulate, likable. In a lot of ways, this fight is about Timothy Bradley, not again that Manny Pacquiao. He really has captured the attention of the boxing media, and that's the first step towards capturing the attention of the public.
And stylistically, what does each man have to do to have success?
Timmy has to not get whacked on the jaw. Because Manny's biggest edge in this fight is power. Both Manny's power and Timmy's lack of it. We all understand that Timmy is a volume puncher. He grinds opponents down. Nobody expects Timmy to knock Manny out with a couple of punches. The general feeling is if Timmy wins, it's going to be by a decision.
Yeah.
So obviously Manny's biggest edge is his power. Timmy's edge is his youth, his determination, his will. There's a feeling certainly that I have that Tim Bradley on Saturday night is going to get 100% out of everything he has. And Manny might not. Now, maybe 85% of Manny Pacquiao is enough to beat 100% of Tim Bradley. I don't know. But I do know that Tim is going to leave absolutely everything in the ring on Saturday night. Manny may or may not do that.
And last question, if Pacquiao, his future, a Mayweather fight seems less and less likely, how long do you think he'll continue fighting? What could be best for his future after this fight?
My sense is that Manny will continue to fight for maybe 3 more fights after this. Certainly if he wins. The obvious next step for Manny after this, if he wins, would be a rematch against Marquez in November. I say obvious first step because I don't think Mayweather wants to fight him. If Floyd wanted to fight Manny, that fight would have been made by Manny. There are lots of ways to say no to a fight, and one of them is with unreasonable financial demands. And when Floyd says he wants to give Manny $40 million and keep the rest, which could be $60, $70, $80 million for himself, that's a non-starter.
All right. Thanks a lot, Tom.